Hello, everyone. This is Sheila Hall of Peeling the Onion Enterprises, and today is day 4 of the Black Tent. And what is the Black Tent? The Black Tent, black meaning the dark places, the hidden places that as women we might not want to face, especially I found women 40 and over. There's so much that goes on within our bodies, within our minds, within our health as we get older. So I wanted to address the issue of things that women 40 and over go to and just start having a conversation about that. And that's what the word tent means. Tent is a safe place, a safe haven where I'm hoping that every woman can feel as though they can come into and just have an honest discussion without any, regrets, without any condemnation, without any, you know, feeling guilty. We have a tendency to always feel guilty when something is bothering us or if we don't know something. So I invite you now into day 4 of the Black Tent, and I wanted to talk about the focus for this week is why should women 40 and over lift the heavy stuff? So if you follow me from day 1 until today, if you notice a pattern, the pattern it has become of us building ourselves up in order to go walk into the tent and then to be able to face the hard stuff, the stuff that is hidden, and that's what we're doing in here. And so I wanted to start with talk about the issue of weight loss. Isn't that the issue all the time? Losing the weight, and we also forget about people who needs to gain the weight. But weightlifting can help you lose and gain. It all depends on, how you do it. There is a science to weightlifting, which a lot of people seem to ignore. They think they can just go in and just start lifting and expect results. But that's why you have trainers who have studied the technique and the science behind how the body works and the proper way to use the weights to get the most effective results. So it can be, and if you don't have that knowledge, it can be frustrating. It may seem frustrating to think that you're not going to lose fat lifting weights. Um, and here is the kicker. You only lose what you don't need. You don't lose, your femininity. You don't lose your softness. You don't lose your curves. You don't lose the stuff that makes us a women, contrary to this belief, belief of some people. It's like, I don't want to lift weights because I don't want to get all bulky. And one thing we have as women is estrogen, and we have very little testosterone. And testosterone is what makes the bulkness, the muscle mass. And so the whole thing is genetic, really. Some women like me, I'm built like my dad, who was naturally muscular. So my muscle tone, my muscle is probably more prominent than, you know, my mother, of course. So, and you can just like, and the more fat that you take off the muscle, the more muscle you will see. So, like I said, it's all into what your goals are. But weightlifting is so, so important, especially women 40 and over. And here's why. When we reach 40, more than likely 40, because we're getting ready to enter that perimenopausal state. And then, of course, we're in the menopausal state. Our metabolic rate decreases drastically. So when you're 40 and over, you have to start thinking ahead of things that you need to start incorporating into your daily habits. in order to keep that energy going, to keep healthy, to keep, the flow going. And one of the things that you should do is lift heavy, not light, heavy. Um, we all tend to fatten up as we get older, and especially after 40. And so muscle burns calories. Muscle burns calories. Because our metabolism slows down, we tend to, of course, increase more fat. And so we put on the weight. Um, Weight training can help our metabolic rate. When you lift heavy, your metabolic rate still is like revving up and going for 12 hours after you finish weight training. That means that even after you finish working out in the gym, you're still burning calories faster than if you wasn't lifting weights. And so there is like a whole juicy topic just on that. And I wish that I had more time to talk about it, but I just want to give you just a few, like a little aha moments to take with you and to give you an understanding of the conversation that needs to happen between women about our bodies, about our minds, about our spirit. So join me for day 5 tomorrow. But please, if you have any questions, if you want me to answer anything that you may be thinking, you can leave a message underneath the video on my Facebook page or Instagram page, or you can just inbox me. You know, this is a safe place. This is a safe place. And no judgment. Trust me, especially for me. No judgment. So I invite you in, and please share with your friends. I want to build a community of women just empowering and being able to share, just to share the stuff that we might otherwise don't want to talk about. Okay, talk to you later. Tomorrow.